We are the best in the world at helping online coaches go from 0 to 30 clients using this model, which is the automated buyer funnel. So that is through running ads to a challenge, which is a 14-day automated sequence to turn strangers into clients on repeat, into a mid-ticket program and onto a recurring revenue base that gives you stability and durability into your business. It doesn't require DMs, it doesn't require sales calls, but if you are in our program, we first want to make sure that people are actually buying what you're selling before you start just plowing the ad spend at it. Essentially, you need to walk before you can run. And what that means is validating your offer, making sure that people want what you have. You don't have to do this step, and you can skip it if you want to, but we want to save you any kind of wasted ad spend. I guarantee there are people who are in your circle who are bursting to buy something from you if you can put the right offer in front of them. So that's why our program is across 2 phases, so that you don't just go out and blurt a bunch of cash on ads without checking that you're running it to an offer that actually is working. Instead, how much better would it be to actually get paid to do market research? And if you got your first 10 clients paying £200 a month, £2 a month from people who are already in your circle and you're delivering exactly what they want, at that point, you can very confidently scale up your ad spend because you know that every 100 people that are exposed to that offer, 5 of them are like, yes, please sign me up. And then maybe 25 of them are like, yeah, this sounds good, but I need a little bit more romancing first. They go onto your email list, your nurture sequence, and then they buy over the next 3 to 6 months. Some people choose not to go down that route and they're like, no, I don't want to validate my offer. I want to just go in, dick and balls, completely blind, and hope that people buy my offer if I just run the ads. That's fine. I'm kind of being a bit facetious there because you might already have a validated offer, in which case like you could just go straight to the automated selling sequence. The other reason you might be doing that is if you're a total ghost online. If that's the case, if you know literally nobody and you have 0 following and you don't have any friends in person and you've come out of like the Spetsnaz and you're just somebody who has no contacts and you'd prefer to spend money rather than time to get that information, to get that data of is this offer something people are buying, then fine, you can run a test budget with ads to simulate that whole validation process. And that's totally fine as well. I want to cover something that's important about automation, because people often think that ads or automation are some kind of magic pill, but all they do is amplify what's already happening. So if you're making 0 sales from traditional methods, you're just going to continue to make 0 sales at scale with ads and automation. So that's why you can't multiply by 0. One of the main laws of the universe is that the more contact points somebody has with somebody, the more likely that they are to buy. So if you have multiple touch points with somebody, you build up credibility, you build up a relationship with them, and then you're like, okay, I trust this guy, I'm going to sign up with this program. That's why podcast is such a great medium for that, because you are essentially in someone's ears during their commute every day. You're building that long-term relationship with them. So hopefully I've rammed that point home that if you're not making sales manually, there's nothing about ads that is suddenly going to make you sales. And it means, sorry, but your offer is a bit crap. So we need to fix that before we can do any of the fun stuff. Now, to come back to the question of, do we recommend DMs in our program? We do not recommend cold DMs. And I think that's the big thing that most people are scared of. Cold DMs means that you're spamming out messages to people that you don't know. We only recommend warm DMs, which is to somebody who has already raised their hand to say, hey, I'm interested in what your offer is. And that means that you can then target your focus much more specifically and you act more like a sniper than a machine gunner. Now, of course, if you're a coach and you care about your clients and you're worth your salt, then you're not going to be bothered about speaking to potential clients, because the coaching relationship starts at the point of someone coming into your world. And coaching and sales are actually the same thing. You're still holding somebody to account and helping them to get a result that they came to you with. So in a nutshell, the process is 2 phases. Phase 1, get an offer that's working, validate that people are buying it, give those people an amazing experience, and then all of the questions and objections and everything that comes up from that becomes the automated program. Now that you know it's working, then you can confidently say, right, now let's turn up the ad spend, let's put leads into the top of this funnel, and generate consistent mid-ticket recurring clients that are getting the gold standard experience for you. So if you want to see how that whole thing works in a step-by-step guide, then click on this video where we walk through the entire thing.